Good morning, everybody. Rick Rowe. Thank you, Brian. Rick Rowe, Tasty Tuesday, time to eat, and we're going to eat really good. Now, you guys may recognize this guy. He's famous for crawfish. Kind of started with Shaver's Crawfish back on Uri Drive. They still do that. But now he's back here in the kitchen at Shreveport's newest steak and seafood restaurant. It is a place called The Pearl. Of course, that's Robert Shaver. Ooh, that looks good.
This is our number 2. Sometimes number 3. Sometimes the shrimp and grits beat the... This is brisket and Gouda grits, but shrimp and grits beats it as number 2 sometimes.
In terms of being popular, the most favorite,
right.
most popular items.
Right. Catfish and chapelai is our number 1 seller.
Look at you. You still got the touch, brother.
Yes, sir. I'm not scared.
All right, I hear you. Somebody told me that you sell hundreds of these.
Every day.
Every day.
Yes, sir.
You have got to be kidding me. Look at that.
Look at him boil right there. You see that boil?
Goodness gracious. Yeah. Char broiled oysters.
We're cheating a little bit with this for the view.
I understand. You're right. It's a Hollywood shot. Now let's. I want them to see. We mentioned steak and seafood. So there's the meat. Yeah, that's not a steak. What is that?
This right here is a pork belly that we do. I slow smoke it outside. This is one of our big pork chops that marinates overnight. And we're going to grill that for you in a minute so you can have a really good pork chop.
Is that marinated
That's the marinated pork chop right there.
There it is. Okay.
Overnight.
And then we mentioned steaks. You've got some beautiful steaks.
Yeah, certified.
Angus?
Yep. And cab steak, certified Angus beef. This is some I've got marinating in salt and pepper and olive oil. My chef's doing a little fancier than that, but I'm country.
Okay.
And you can see how beautiful it is and the marbling and all.
Gorgeous, absolutely.
The way to do real seafood steaks is the real product.
Yes.
Like I said, we got our own hamburger meat made local that we get local.
Okay.
Salmon, black and red fish, sea bass, catfish, Louisiana catfish.
Yes.
Crab balls, and then of course Gulf shrimp.
Come on.
Look at them pretty things. We're gonna saute a few of them for you.
Gotta love it. All right, but by the way, you're proud of this bar. This opens up every day. There's Hunter. He's the bartender. And Hunter, what are you making for us this morning, bro?
Siren Spritzer. It has a Hendrick's Grand Cabernet, has pea flower syrup, and then it's topped with a Prosecco as well as the floater for it. And with a little bit of lemon juice right there.
By the way, you were at the Petroleum Club, so you learned this?
Yep, Petroleum Club.
Okay.
Bartended a little bit of El Cabo as well.
Real quick, brother, I'm wrapping me up. Show me. There you go.
There.
What is that?
It's going to be a Siren Spritzer, and it's going to be topped with the Prosecco as well.
Okay, that's
right there.
beautiful.
Yes, sir.
All right, come out, Robert. Let's show them the restaurant. Again, this used to be La Madeleine, so if this looks familiar to you, that's why. It's now called The Pearl. It's a beautiful place. Love the fireplaces. They also have an outdoor kind of a patio right out here that is...
All the way up or close it up.
Look at this. Talk about warm and inviting. That's what this place is.
This one's used for a lot of parties too, for up to about 60 people.
I bet.
And then we have a private room that does for like up to 12 or 13 people. So we've got places for private events.
It's beautiful. Again, wrapping me up here, let's just finish with The Pearl, open 7 days a week. They also do a great brunch on Sunday.
Friday through Sunday.
Friday through Sunday.
Brunch and lunch.
Shreveport's newest steak and seafood place. It's called The Pearl. Nice and warm. Coming back to you. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Miss Shannon. Hey, it's Tuesday. Ooh, we're going to eat. Oh, my goodness, folks. I'm telling you what. Really, really nice. Beautiful place. Now, you may recognize this. Used to be La Madeleine's. It's changed now. It's called The Pearl. Got a beautiful bar that I'm told opens up every day at 3 o'clock. One of the largest bars in the city. So you can tell it's got great ambiance, but what is it? Uh-oh, I see something over there. I don't know if that's Santa Claus or maybe that's Robert Shaver.
Well, I'm almost as pretty as he is, yeah. I'm doing that's a tequila lime butter with
Put some cheese on top of it now.
Okay.
And then these are four of our house oysters that we grill or cook every day. Really done in a salamander. It's cooked at 600 degrees, so after we get the oysters ready with all the stuff on it,
right,
then we stick them up under here. It takes about 6 to 7 minutes for them to get ready.
Wow.
It's a little different than the char grilled oyster I showed y'all earlier
today. Okay,
today.
but look at this. So you sit here and watch. You can either eat them raw or cooked.
Right.
By the way, how many of these do you sell a day?
Like On the weekends, definitely 800 or more.
800. My goodness. All right, it's called the Pearl. Come over here. It's more than oysters. It's steak and seafood. Here's a sample, and you're mighty proud of your seafood and your steaks.
Right,
Robert.
everything is Louisiana based as much as possible. That's our crab balls that we hand do, then we roll them in panko. That's our Louisiana catfish. Then we pick up our own catfish thing. Sea bass, salmon. This is we call this our Mississippi red fish, and the red fish is blackened all the time.
Okay.
We keep it blackened and ready to go.
Love it.
Of course, our oysters,
Absolutely.
our shrimp are all Louisiana shrimp.
Yeah.
Local hamburger meat is from a local product.
Let me see some of that meat cooking. Come on.
Yes, sir. Come on.
I hear about your steaks. People brag about your steaks, brother. Let's see something. Come on, show me what you got. What are we looking at?
These I just did them a few seconds up there, but look at here. This is our big old pork chop.
Wow.
This is the ribeye.
Wow.
The fillet. Look at that fillet.
Look at
and
that.
Look at, I mean, it's going to be so tender and juicy.
Buddy,
in
that's
just a
huge.
second.
My goodness.
That fillet, you cut it with a fork in a moment. Yes, sir.
Let's talk a little bit about your place. People love the ambiance. You've got a beautiful place. Let's just go right back at and finish.
Yes,
Finish, because I want you to again see what a nice place it is. By the way, it's over by Whole Foods, okay? You know what I'm talking about. Fern Avenue, West 70th, all of that. It's a beautiful place. Then they have the patio out this way, and they are open 7 days a week. Goodness gracious. They have open up for dinner. Bar opens at 3, dinner at 4. Except on the weekends, you have long weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and a beautiful, people swear by your brunch on Sunday.
Yes, brunch and lunch. We do brunch and lunch now on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so come on out and enjoy yourself.
There he is, the famous guy, made famous by crawfish. Robert Shaver's got a beautiful new place called the Pearl, and it does shine. Robert, I'd have to say, it shines.
Well, thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Rick Rowe, get ready. We're going to eat. We're going to eat. Oh, golly, check that out. This guy knows what he's doing. This sounds to me, it looks to me like an experienced chef, guy that knows what he's doing. So we've got some seafood there. What is that, Robert?
This is Mississippi redfish.
Mississippi red.
Our big pork chop. The fillet is ready. We'll pull it over here.
Look
at
at
the ribeye.
that. Beautiful.
Ribeye. Certified Angus beef.
Wow, that's gorgeous.
Look at there. They're all ready now. We're fixing to enjoy.
Come on. All right, this is Robert Shaver. You may know him, that place on Uri Drive, crawfish. But now he's got a new place. It's called The Pearl. Tell us what you're serving.
A lot of seafood. Y'all just saw the redfish back there. This is our crab balls, our regular Louisiana catfish, sea bass, salmon, our Gulf shrimp.
Yeah.
Louisiana oysters.
Yes,
They look
yes,
as beautiful
yes.
as they can be.
Come on.
I'm one of the few people that can call an oyster or a crawfish beautiful, right? You've always told me that.
Angus.
Certified Angus ribeye and the filet, and then that's a local hamburger product from Case Cattle.
All right. Now, again, this used to be a place called La Madeleine's. You remember that, but they've changed it a little bit now. It's a beautiful bar here, Hunter. Hunter's one of the bartenders. This
Yes,
is
sir.
3 of your most popular drinks.
Yep, so we have a Siren Spritzer. It's going to be like a gin cocktail. And then this is the Calypso strawberry margarita type of feel for it. And then a Wagyu fat buffalo washed old fashioned. But we do have $20 bottles for mimosas on the weekends, $5 Bloody Marys mimosas, beautiful bar top.
By the way, you've got happy hour 3 to 6.
3 to 6, Monday through Thursday.
And you've got some really good bargains.
Yes, we really do. Yeah, so happy hour from 3 to 6 is going to be our draft beer, house wine, well liquor as well. So we do different cocktails and stuff like that for
All
really cheap.
Real cheap.
Real cheap.
All right.
Good prices, too.
And here's what's really cool about this place, Robert, is you can watch your oysters being made.
Yes, sir. This
Cooked.
is a tequila lime oyster right here that we're doing. One of our 4 staples. We have 4 different cooked kind and 4 raw oysters and all.
Look
and then
at that.
Then we cook them at 600 degrees from a top grill instead of a bottom grill on the in-house oysters.
Wow. So you sit here. This is so cool.
Sit right here, get to serve these.
And watch it.
Of course, the best ones to eat.
There they go.
These right here. Uh-oh, just grab that
Look
baby.
at that.
Oh my goodness.
And how many times does that happen on a busy Saturday?
800 at least.
800
that
times.
would be a slow Saturday sometimes. But that was a wonderful oyster I just had. Salt was perfect.
I bet you did it, so you must be proud. By the way, this is the other attraction here. You may remember La Madeleine's beautiful atmosphere. They've got a patio. That's new, but you remember the fireplaces. So the ambiance, this thing oozes ambiance. By the way, they're open 7 days a week, folks. My goodness. Bar opens at 3. Restaurant opens at 4 for dinner. And then they have what Robert calls long weekends, which means Friday, Saturday, and Sunday you've got lunch and dinner. And then you've got this private dining room. Are you kidding me? Man, oh man. Robert, what do you call this?
Well, my son built this, believe it or not.
Wow.
And it's amazing. That's a big table. Everything about this was handmade. This kind of like our VIP room.
Beautiful.
You know, but bring your family up here because they're VIP as far as we're concerned.
By the way, you really emphasize not only the quality of your food, but the quality of the service.
Service is
it's a big deal to you.
That's the reason I opened the Pearl, because service had got to be such a poor thing
Yeah.
in Shreveport.
Yeah.
And not in all restaurants. We have some wonderful restaurants.
We do.
But we have some that, a lot of them that you can tell the service don't care.
Yeah, they do here. Remember the name, Shannon. I know you're getting it. You're kind of checking things out all over town. If you're looking for a really neat place, it's called the Pearl. Steak and seafood and oysters and all kinds of food made like only Robert Shaver can do it. You got to love it.